in the quiet parish of Kentisbeare, nestled in mid-Devon, where rolling fields stretch beneath a vast sky and the River Ken murmurs through ancient woodlands, lies the Bradford House estate, a grand manor of weathered stone, its grounds a patchwork of pastures and secrets. Here, a haunting unfolds each night at midnight. A ghostly horse-drawn roller, ridden by a spectral farmer, rumbles up and down the road near a pool, its wheels creaking through the stillness. This apparition, tied to a tale of toil and tragedy, weaves a thread of the uncanny through Kentisbeare, a farmer's restless spirit bound to the estate, his midnight ride an eternal echo in mid-Devon's shadowed lanes. The story begins in the late 18th century, during the reign of George III, when Kentisbeare was a bustling hamlet of thatched cottages and muddy tracks, its folk bound to the rhythms of plough and harvest. In 1785, John Devon, a farmer of 40 winters, worked the land on the Bradford House estate, a tenant under Squire William Comstock, whose family had ruled the manor for generations. Known for his broad shoulders and quiet resolve, John tended fields near a pool fed by a spring, a still, dark mirror reflecting the moor's edge. His pride was a horse-drawn roller, a heavy contraption of oak and iron pulled by a sturdy mare named Bess, its wheels smoothing the soil after sowing, a labor he cherished as the heartbeat of his days. On a foggy October night, tragedy struck. John, weary from a day's work, rode the roller along the road near the pool, his lantern dim against the creeping mist, planning to finish a final pass before winter's grip. The fog thickened, muffling Bess's hooves, when a poacher's trap set for rabbits snagged the mare's leg. She reared in panic, the roller lurching. John, caught off guard, fell beneath its weight, the iron crushing his chest as Bess bolted into the night. His cries faded into the fog, unheard by the manor folk. His body found at dawn near the pool, blood pooling on the road, the roller tipped beside him, Bess tangled in brambles a field away. Squire Comstock buried him in Kentisbeare churchyard under a simple stone. His mare sold, the roller abandoned, yet John's spirit, legend whispered, could not rest, bound to the road where his toil ended. By 1790, the haunting began, each night at midnight. Villagers near the Bradford estate heard the creak of wheels and the thud of hooves, a ghostly horse-drawn roller rumbling up and down the road by the pool, ridden by a spectral farmer in a tattered coat, seen most often in October, the month of his death. The apparition rolled from the pool's edge to the estate's gate, then back, its wheels a mournful echo before fading into the dark. In 1815, a shepherd, tending his flock near the road at midnight, glimpsed it, John atop the roller, his grey form hunched, Bess's white coat shimmering, his lantern trembling as they rolled past. Vanishing near the pool, his tail a shiver at the Kentisbeare Inn. The haunting grew through the centuries, the ghostly horse-drawn roller, a spectral tenant of the Bradford estate, its midnight ride a ritual on foggy nights. In 1856, a dairymaid named Jill Quant, fetching water from the pool at dusk, heard the wheels, a creaking rumble, then saw them through the mist, John and Bess, rolling along the road, her pail clattering as they faded into the night, her story whispered among the villagers who shunned the path after dark. By the 19th century, the legend was a fixture. Farmers marked October with salt at their gates, a quiet plea to appease the ghost. His rollers creak a caution to those near the estate at midnight. In 1900, a vicar named Nathaniel Bampfylde, preaching at St. Mary's in Kentisbeare, stood watch near the pool on an October night. The wheels creaked at midnight, John atop the roller, Bess's hooves thudding, his cross steady as they rolled to the gate and back. Vanishing into the fog, his journal noting only, a farmer toils beyond the grave. In 1953, a tenant farmer named Anne Radford, tending crops near the road at dusk, heard their rumble, a ghostly echo, then glimpsed him briefly, John and Bess, rolling past the pool, her dogs whining as they faded, her tale a whisper among mid-Devon's folk. The haunting persisted into the 20th century, unbroken at midnight, its strangeness a constant in Kentisbeare's lore. In 1979, a rambler named Henry Blackmore, hiking near the estate at twilight in October, heard the wheels, a creaking thunder, his breath catching as the roller appeared, John atop, Bess pulling, rolling up and down the road, fading into the mist near the pool, his story a quiet revival at the inn. In 1995, a local historian named Sarah Chudley, researching estate tales, camped near the pool on an October night. She heard the hooves at midnight, a spectral rumble. No roller appeared, but the air trembled with their charge, her notebook shaking as she traced their path. By the late 20th century, the ghostly horse-drawn roller was a haunting whisper, its midnight ride a spectral echo of John Ven's toil, heard most often in October's chill. In 2010, a farmer named George Diamond, tending his flock near the road at dusk, heard their rumble, a faint creak from the pool, his sheep scattering as it rolled past, fading into silence, his tale a shiver among the villagers. Today, the Bradford House estate stands near Kentisbeare, its pool a dark mirror, its road a quiet lane through the manor's grounds. On foggy October nights, some hear wheels or hooves, the ghostly roller of John Venn, charging up and down near the pool, a farmer's eternal labor haunting mid-Devon's shadowed heart. Many thanks for treading this tale's dark path. If its chill gripped you, like, follow, subscribe, and comment below.